Right there, YouTube, it is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay, commentary man, we're here again, bringing you another ground or team deathmatch on the map Seatown. I'm going to be using the FAD, or the FAD, whatever you want to call it, dual attachments, red dot silencer, got the FMG9 secondaries, perks wise, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro, Marksman Pro, got the kill streaks, precision airstrike, Reaper, Juggernaut, flawless gameplay, bringing yours like I do. I was gonna bring you another gameplay with the Type 95, but then I just like last second I was just like, I'm just gonna bring you this flawless FAD gameplay. This is it's not that old, but it's pretty well. It's relatively old in comparison to some of my other gameplays. But as you can obviously tell, I've got to obviously be on some of the high levels to have the FAD unlocked. So it's probably, I think it's from the end of my last prestige. So you gotta take it for what it is, but I love watching a flawless gameplay, no matter what. Like, if the gameplay's got flawless in the title, I love watching it because you just know that it's gonna be flawless, and you know that you're not gonna die in the entire gameplay. And I don't know, I just find it so much more entertaining to watch, in my opinion. It's just, I don't know, there's just so much more fun. You just like, you can take the evidence, the visual evidence that you're seeing in front of you, and you can always use that visual evidence. I.e., when you saw me doing that like little flanking maneuver then straight down the middle to try and double back into the building and that, you see, like, when you see that, you wouldn't, like, in normal scenarios you may have never thought that would have been an easy route, but when you see it in like a flawless gameplay, you're like, shit may be tried and tested. Got to pick up that shit for like the future, and you know what I'm saying, like that. It's like the whole scenario of learning so much more from visual evidence of a flawless gameplay. That's just my opinion anyway. I mean, somebody might have a completely different opinion, because like I've said as well, kind of contradicting myself a little bit, you can learn, well, you can / you do learn a lot more from a gameplay, i.e. where you lose or where you take a lot of deaths, because you can analyse why you lost or why you took a lot of deaths to maybe take the loss and shit like that. So I don't know, that's my opinion of it, but seriously, I love watching flawless gameplays. If there's a flawless gameplay on YouTube and it's like from somebody that I relatively know, I'm just gonna watch it no matter what, you know what I mean? I just like, I don't know, even if like the commentary's whack, I'll just watch it just for the flawlessness of it. I don't even know if flawlessness is the word, but as you see, calling my Juggernaut, the Juggernaut obviously helps me to go flawless. Well, it's pretty obvious now as well, because I'm obviously not going to die until, well, no, I don't die at all. So I'm in my Juggernaut now, and I don't die, so I stay in the Juggernaut for the rest of the game. So this is a good, I don't know how long it is, me. I don't know, like, man, I don't know, it's probably like 3 minutes. 3 minutes out of a Juggernaut, 3 minutes and a bit plus. So literally, man, I go rape time in the Juggernaut. Juggernaut is one of my favourite kill streaks in the game. People are like, I don't know, in my opinion, people underrate it. They don't really like look at the full value of it. My opinion, I'd take the Juggernaut kill streak, the assault one, not the support one, because the support one, in my opinion, it does its job, you know, as like being a support kill streak, but still overpowered for a support kill streak. That's the end of it. There's no ifs or buts about it. It's just, it's overpowered for a support kill streak. That's all I've got to say. I mean, why should somebody be able to get a 15-point streak, I believe, and then with that they then get like an invincible 1,000 hit kill marker ratio, whatever you want to say, like that, and they can do that, and they get a riot shield as well. But the assault one, if like comparing the two, the support Juggernaut to the assault Juggernaut, the assault Juggernaut should have some greater attributes, really. I mean, seriously, because as far as I can tell, the only difference between the two is that this one has a gun. That's it, and the other one has a riot shield. If something, they need to do something, man. I know that apparently they patched it to make it like not as overpowered to begin with, but seriously, now I think they should make like the Juggernaut one a bit faster, make it have like a bit more damage resilience. I don't know, maybe give it even just a better secondary weapon, like an RPG, and you can scavenge RPG bullets. That would be really good. But I don't know, man, it's just the game developers and what they do and everything like that. Because seriously though, the assault Juggernaut compared to the support Juggernaut, there's not too much of a difference, and that's kind of the problem, because there should be a difference, because one should be a lot greater than the other. But hey, right, anyway, that's enough about moaning on about the Juggernaut and everything like that. I don't know. I could give you some tips about maybe trying to use the Juggernaut most effectively and everything like that. And I mean, I'll go on quite a few Juggernaut tears once I get my Juggernaut. Sometimes though it's all down to luck as well, and well, no, maybe not luck. A bit of luck as well as partially a bit of like happenstance, you could say, because like in the happenstance side of things, you may get the time where sorry, I just like lost my train of thought there for a second. I was concentrating on this guy in the window, and I couldn't remember what happened there, but I think there was a pretty interesting chain of events. But the commentary is wrapping up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I completely lost my train of thought. Alright, happenstance, right. So the happenstance side of things with Juggernaut is you'll come against a party and then they'll just rape you off. Endo factor, or you'll come against a few people on the enemy team and they'll just rape you off, and then that's the end of the Juggernaut. That's the happenstance side of things. Or on the opposite of that, you'll get a good game where they just don't do anything to try and kill the Juggernaut, and then the lucky side of it is you'll just be able to go on some lucky tear, kind of like what I did in this. But skills are keeping your back towards against the wall, locking down sight lines, using the Juggernaut kill streak to your advantage, draw them in, close them down the narrow path, like kind of like Sparta and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, like that. They draw them into the narrow path, and because there's so few of them but so many of the enemies, they can kind of like, you know, it narrows them down and it pivots them into a point, and you just rape them. That's all you got to know. But anyway, that's all I got to say for now, and peace.